It is such a pleasure to talk to you. What a season two. I mean, I blew through this one, but this was really a slow, anticipatory burn of a season, wasn't it? What did you want to bring with season two of Bridgerton? Because there's, I think, a little less sex, but a little more buildup.
I think that's very true. That's good. I feel like, season one and season two, they're very different stories, but they both sort of take us to the same place. And I do think that the anticipation that builds in season two is very hot and steamy and sort of gets you ready for what comes.
This is the season the Viscount intends to find a wife.
You honestly just did that?
I believe I did.
What did you all feel with after the huge reaction to season one in terms of doing season two? Was there pressure? What did you want to deliver for the fans?
We didn't feel any pressure, mainly because we were already focused on, really just focused on making season two and making it great. So I wanted us to make, the best story we could, to take Julia Quinn's amazing books and to turn that book two into something really great and exciting for the fans. That was really our focus.
Well, you did it. I mean, we did miss that Regé-Jean Page, but we still heard the story of where the Duke is at. We got Phoebe to come back. What was it like to bring her back? And could we ever see you work with Regé again on another one of your many incredible projects?
Well, first of all, the Duke is never gone. He's always available on Netflix to be binge watched over and over and over and over, as I like to say. And I definitely would work with Regé again. I love him. He's a wonderful man. He's a great actor, and he is so, so talented. So yeah, I would be happy to work with him again.
We know that Bridgerton has been renewed for seasons 3 and 4 already. Congratulations, amazing. Will we follow Benedict's story? Will this stick to the books? What could we expect?
We're definitely planning on, there's eight Bridgerton siblings, so there are 8 books, and we're definitely planning on following each one of the siblings' romantic stories. So we're not necessarily going in order, but we are going to be seeing each one of the siblings and their stories.
Oh, why aren't we going in order? What's the decision making?
Well, we just got a little bit creative, and so we're already hard at work writing season 3. So that is already in progress, and you'll see. It gets exciting.
Okay, I got to ask you then, who is season 3?
I can't tell you that yet. That is the ultimate spoiler.
Can you really not see anything engaging about it?
Yes, I suppose I can see how he might engage a person.
There are so many romantic scenes in this season. I'm thinking of the horse riding in the rain. He scoops her up. I'm shooting to the end now, but what is your favorite scene and what do you love about the romance of Bridgerton?
Especially this season, I love the fireworks. I love the sparks that fly between the two of them. I love how much they don't, they sort of don't like each other, and how much that means that they do like each other. I love that sort of feeling between the two of them, the heat that flies. So to me, those are my favorite moments to watch. I also just really enjoy watching, the friendship of Penelope and Eloise. Like I love them as a friendship pair, and I think that I enjoy that so much.
It is so incredible also, just as a woman, to see the strong women you've brought to the screen, the diversity of women that you've brought to the screen in all your shows, but now this season to have the incredible actresses, to have the Sharmas on screen. How special did that feel to bring their stories?
Well, it was so wonderful. There's such great actresses, and bringing them into the story was so simple to do just because they fit so perfectly into our world. They're wonderful actors, and getting that story told and turning the Sheffields into the Sharmas was just a simple switch that made the story work so perfectly. And we wanted to make sure that, people are seeing themselves represented on screen.
Now, Grey's Anatomy, also renewed for season 19. I got to ask you one Grey's question.
You could check on this later, because while someone you care about is in another room getting surgery right now, someone I care about has his brain open in this room.
There's always the discussion of when will it end, how will it end. At this point, I've heard you've rewritten the ending a few times. At this point, do you have an idea of how you'd want the show to end? And is there a world in which it would continue on, even if Ellen did finally say, I've got to call it here?
Well, I'm not running Grey's Anatomy anymore, so creatively, I'm not in charge of how it would end at this point anymore. I handed that off when I went over to Netflix. So, that's a whole other world.
Last question for you. How much do you enjoy the steamy scenes?
I have to say, I'm a little bit blushy. I'm probably the person who's going like this a little bit more than most people. I'm kind of a prude, I'm surprised to say. I get a little bit shy. I don't want to sit next to my mom or my sister and watch the scenes. But, they're pretty steamy and good.
They're very good. I love that. I interviewed Claudia last week, and she told me that one thing she loves about the show is doing the table reads with you guys.
Also, Betsy Beers, who I love, who's with Shondaland, she reads the stage directions in the read-throughs. She really gets the pace going, and so you'll just hear her being like, things are getting steamy as
Well, you know, Betsy has done all of the table reads for like all of our shows for years and years and years, and she is an expert at them. Like the Betsy Beers table read experience is an experience that I wish everybody could have. You know, I keep saying we should film those because just watching her read the stage directions of any of our shows has been an experience that, I don't know, we could sell tickets and it would be amazing.